the UFC higher ups called me, the big names, and they said, Sean, I gotta apologize, but you're not Israeli enough to go to UFC 250 Israel edition. The White House didn't clear you, and I'm not really surprised. I'm not really surprised. So, I think moving forward, I would like to just apologize to Israel. I'd like to say I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize to Trump, and I just want to prove that I'm Israeli enough for you guys. Like, for instance, whenever the list disappeared, and Trump goes out there and says to everybody that he can't really go into it because people that by association will get prosecuted and their names will be tarnished. I want to apologize because I don't want them to be prosecuted. Or when Trump goes and bombs the fuck out of Iran that no Americans agree with, that cost Americans $5,000 to $15,000 to go fight Israel's war. I want to apologize. Sorry, I've been a critic of that. My allegiance was apparently in the wrong place, and I just want to apologize. Or when Trump goes out there and says, hey, Trump, your approval ratings are the lowest it's ever been across all demographics. And Trump says, well, you know what? I have a 99% approval rate in Israel. I want to apologize, and I want to repent, Apparently, I'm not American enough to go to Freedom 250, but I still got my ticket. So maybe we'll just go. I'll bring the bell, and we'll just stand outside the gate, and we'll just let them know what we really think about Trump and Israel,
This video from Sean Strickland was going to cause a huge rift in the MMA Twitter space between him and Justin Gaethje. A user on Twitter by the name of Brian Miller makes a post suggesting that Justin Gaethje, Alex Pereira, and Sugar Sean O'Malley boycotts the UFC Freedom 250. This would then prompt Sean Strickland to record his video and then Justin Gaethje to lead a follow-up response. He then responds with saying, shut up, keep my name out your mouth. I don't give two shits about you or Israel. God, family, country since day one. You are dumb as fuck. You bash our country every chance you get and expect to step foot on the White House grounds. Have a party with the rest of your American-hating goons. And this is just my personal opinion. If your manager is Ali Abdelaziz, you cannot be saying America comes first. I mean, if you really do deep research into this guy was found with, I think it was 6 or 7 different passports on 9/11. So, a lot of people do claim he's a terrorist, Conor McGregor included. To me, I feel like people find it, what he said, really weird and not patriotic at all, because he is fighting on an event with Donald Trump, which he's allegedly in the Epstein files. I mean, allegedly, quotation marks, definitely not. Don't kill me, Benjamin Netanyahu. That's another thing I want to point out. If Twitter is on Sean Strickland's side, that's when Justin Gaethje is 100% in the fucking wrong. Usually when Sean Strickland says anything remotely, Twitter will just go on that shit and just criticize him, even though rightfully so most of the time. But I don't know, in my opinion, this is back to the Ali Abdelaziz thing. I don't know how to say the guy's name. I always butcher it when I fucking say it. Who cares? He's kind of a weirdo. But every time you see a fighter next to him, you just automatically have to lose respect for that fighter just a little bit. Because, who's associated with that, piece of shit guy? Damn. Now, on Twitter, there is some criticism from Sean Strickland saying that if he was on the White House card, he wouldn't be saying any of the things he's saying. In my opinion, with the way that people are, memeing Justin Gaethje and shit like that, I don't think people are on Justin Gaethje's side at all. I feel like more people are honestly hating Justin Gaethje, even though I feel like before this happened, more people had respect for Justin Gaethje, and now that he's kind of in my opinion, kissing the president's ass and the White House ass, it's kind of wow, UFC used to be this fucking sport where people have free speech and shit like that, and now you're just not doing that at all and kissing ass to your bosses and shit like that, and the president, kind of lame, Honestly, this quote from Sean Strickland just perfectly demonstrates Ali Abdelaziz and how much of a scum he fucking is. Is Justin Gaethje really America first? Is he saying all this bullshit and being managers and being friends of Ali Abdelaziz, Based off these tweets that Sean Strickland has made, you can guess what his new favorite word is. This is another thing that I think that should be pointed out too. if like people really like disagreed with like what Sean Strickland said, then why would they ban him from the White House? You know, like that's another thing you have to think about, right? If he was just an idiot saying like fake shit, useless shit, then they would have not cared. But since he's actually saying shit that kind of like this like interrupts the whole flow of the UFC and all the politics, then obviously they're gonna want to shut him down. And that's basically it for the video. Make sure you like and subscribe.